Hey, Zach here from Frontenac Outfitters Canoe and Kayak Center. Today we're having a look at the MSR Hubba series of tents. This is the 1P or the Hubba. It's been around forever. It's proven, it's reliable, it's waterproof, it's got some of the best materials on the market. All packs into this nice little compact bag here, weighing in just under 3 pounds at about 2 pounds, 4 ounces. Let's set it up and have a look. So one of the first things you'll notice is it uses a kind of a different duffel style stuff sack. So for all you folders out there, this is going to work really well as opposed to trying to get it in through the top. It's got a couple of compression style clips on here to pack things down really small. Poles are going to fit in here no problem, keep everything nice and neat. Also, if you forget how to put your tent together, instructions. There you go, so you can't forget as long as you're using the original stuff sack. I'm familiar with MSR tents. I've used the Zack and the Elixir. I have not set up the Hubba yet. So I'll also talk about how easy or how difficult it was as a first-time user to use this, and I am not going to use the instructions. So first thing I like to do is set up my poles. Inside you'll find that it comes with a bottle of seam sealer. So this will be used to, this is a fast cure seam sealant from Gearaid, so really good quality stuff here. If you notice that the tent on the seams on the fly is starting to weep a little bit, applying this stuff on here takes a touch. Going to last you a long time. So what I'm looking at here, these are the Easton Syclone pole kits. Really light. I noticed that right away. It's almost like a carbon fiber finish. I don't believe this is a full carbon pole, but it's using the Easton Syclone pole technology on these. So again, really good quality and reliability built in here. The other thing too, I don't know if you can see this all in one shot, but this is all just one big pole design. There's not multiple poles. Everything's connected here with a couple of different hub styles, so it should make setting up relatively easy. That's that. Stage 1 done. That was pretty easy. Less than 2 minutes. First impressions, lots of ventilation. So we've got lots of mesh here, so it's going to breathe really well. Really lightweight. Like I said, it packs up to just under 3 pounds. So it's going to be great for backpacking, canoe tripping, solo tenting, that type of thing. Blown away. So overall, really easy to set up. That one pole design, super simple. The fly, it's a little breezy today, so it has its own challenges. Ben here gave me a little hand just kind of holding things down just so things didn't blow away. But it'd be easy to figure out if you're on your own. I would stake the tent down, put my fly on afterwards just to kind of keep everything in check if it was a windy day. Overall, I didn't really need to do anything. It comes with a lot of guy lines with it already. I did make a couple modifications. Both of them were attached to the top. On the far side there, I just moved it from the top section down to the bottom so that I could pull the fly away from the tent, and I think that would work really well. A couple of things to keep in mind. Definitely bring some extra cord with you. Just if you do need to add any extra guy lines on there, you'll notice on this one here, we've got one up here, but nothing to kind of pull this away from the bottom. So I would either move this one and attach it down here. If it was a really windy night, expecting really bad extreme weather, I would have this one attached as well as this one here just to provide that extra breathability. Let's have a look inside. So it has a nice size vestibule on here. It does clip away either in this half open position or you can roll it all the way back for fully open on a nice summer night. You need some better airflow. Definitely enough room inside here to store a pack, your boots, and kind of keep that stuff out of the weather. Always a challenge in a solo tent is, how much stuff can you fit inside the vestibule, how much stuff can you fit in the tent with you. And I think this does a pretty good job of balancing that weight, but also kind of that gear storage to keep it out of the elements. Fabric feels really nice. It's very lightweight, but it still feels really tough. The zippers operated really smoothly. The mesh, your kind of typical high quality, lightweight, no seam mesh, so you're going to get good breathability obviously through this, but also keep the mosquitoes and black flies at bay. So there's not a ground sheet included with this one, but you can buy it separately. I do believe in using a ground sheet, especially in Ontario, where you could be on rocky terrain, muddy terrain, wet weather. Some people like to have their ground sheet inside the tent. Some people like to have their ground sheet under the tent. I use my ground sheet under the tent, but hey, you do whatever you do. Inside, I mean, it is a solo tent, so there's not a lot of room inside, but it doesn't look too bad. Lots of headroom, lots of length in here, and a good amount of width. You're gonna fit a 25-inch sleeping pad in here, no problem. So sitting up in here, I've got lots of headroom here still. It feels really spacious for a one-man tent. The sidewalls come up, so it doesn't feel like it's closing in on me really quickly. Couple of storage pockets up high here. I could tuck a headlight in so I could get some kind of light shining down. Couple of tie down points here in the corners so you could put a gear loft in if you need to dry some socks out overnight. On the outside, on the fly, let's go have a look at that because there's also another little breathing port. So this is a really nice feature here. It's that ability to add a little bit of extra ventilation. It's going to help keep that condensation from building up on the top of the tent just by adding this little bit of extra breathing area right in there. So this has been a look at the MSR Hubba one-person tent. Overall impressions, really good. It fits kind of right in between that the slightly heavier Elixir and the ultralight Zoic series. But overall, I think you can't go wrong with the Hubba series, whether you're backpacking, canoeing, kayaking. It's a really low profile tent, packs up small, stays lightweight. Check it out online, frontenacoutfitters.com. Give us a call, send us an email if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.